Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we are 10 laps into this race. I am sorry for the delay. We are here at DRL TV for the Las Vegas Grand National Series. I am your host, David Wellborn, and better late than never, I guess. Currently, we have Getty Butner in the lead. I have no idea who started on the pole or anything, so yeah, it is like that. But anyway, looks like Hesgar's running in third. We got Cronowitz doing an awesome job here tonight. Right in behind Getty Butner. I guess if ATVO is actually going to work now, we might figure out where everybody started at. So let's just start where Butner is. Butner started on the pole. I'm going to assume Cronowitz started second. Probably going to crash over me. Benazinga currently fourth. Zarillo fifth. Mike Lemon. That's Clay Phillips. Rod Foxenall started 8th, I'm going to say, and he's now currently in 10th. It says 8th, but it's lying. Edwards currently 9th. Roy Grande Jr. currently in 10th. Our fearless leader JP currently 12th, started 8th. Octavio Silvera in the 63 in 13th place, followed by Dustin Jones. We do have a yellow, and I'm afraid that's going to be JP. And it is. Gary started on the pole. Ryan qualified. Gary, Ryan, Getty, and then Ben. Yellow flag. Balsanal and JP. So let's find out what happened.
No, it was a 74 subspin.
Okay. Oh, he just broke loose. Wow. Will. Alright, I hate to do it, but I gotta do it. I gotta mute these drivers. If it'll let me. Alright. Yeehaw. 175 is where we're at here tonight with the Dynasty Racing League here at Vegas. For the Las Vegas. $175. Everybody did come down pit road. You're a fool if you didn't. That much is for sure. Our next race is going to be the playoffs in this series. It's going to be the kickoff of it. You got to win this one. or get into the points here tonight in order to make the playoffs here for Richmond. Starting September 24th will be our first race in the playoffs. Our next broadcast is going to be here tomorrow night in the Truck Series, 100 laps. So good luck there, gentlemen. Again, we are here for 175 laps. I don't know why it's saying 117 of, I don't know. Oh, that's the current race, 117. Alright, we're right. Eddie Butner made it back out. Izinga currently in second, followed by Ryan Hesgard, James Lorillo, Mike Lemon, Rod Fosnall, Bill Edwards, Roy Grande, Brent Kingcock. Way to go, Brent. Octavia Severa, Dustin Jones, Gary Cronowit. Wow. Went from second all the way to 12th. Not sure what happened there. 48.7 pit stop. Clay Phillips, 43.8 pit stop. 13th, Dave Randolph. I'm pretty sure he's back out on the track. He just did beat going a lap down in 14th position. As we get set to go back to green flag racing, the lights are out on the pace car. $18 laps into this 117 lap race. 99 laps to go. And 99 beers to go. You take one down, you pass it around, we got another race to go. Yeehaw. See, if you can't have fun doing this, there's no sense in doing it, ladies and gentlemen. Butner surprises me with taking the inside. I think I would have restarted on the outside. That's just me. He gets a good start anyway. He's going to leave the door open for Hesgard to get up underneath Izinga. Take over that second place. They are still battling it out going into this turn. Hesgard not giving an inch, holding it on the bottom. That's hard to do with this car, I'm telling you. I drove it this afternoon just a little bit before this race, and these cars are wicked, wicked loose. You got your hands full if you can drive this thing, especially with track temperature. It was at 125 degrees the last I checked. 126 degrees now. 79 air temp. That's crazy. JP back down pit road. Izinga finally gets past Hesgard for that second spot, but I'm sure this battle is not over. Who is that? That ain't Falsinall, was it? Might have been Cronowit. Yeah, Cronowit dives to the inside of Edwards and makes the pass. He is on a tear. Started this race almost dead last. And is going to be all the way up into 7th place within 3 or 4 laps. Way to go. Cronowit's got a very fast car here tonight. Clay Phillips and Kingcock doing battle. This is for 10th place. Would have liked to see a few more drivers take this race here tonight. If I'm not mistaken, there are, well, Kingcock's on the bubble. It's between him and Falsinall. Falsinall needs to beat Kingcock in this race in order to make the playoffs. And he needs to beat him. Well, King Cock needs to finish dead last, and Falsenau needs to finish second. If Rod Falsenau wants to make the playoffs. But don't quote me on that because these standings are from. No, they're up to date. That's right. Race 26. Yeah, that's right. We're right. Duh. Well, meanwhile, back up front, Getty Butler is just about checked out of this thing, but almost a half a second lead over your man Izinga, who is currently being challenged really hard by Ryan Hesgard. Hesgard doing everything he can to try to get past Izinga. But I made a bet, or I just said that Hesgard was going to win this race here tonight. This race isn't over yet, but might have spoke too soon. Getty Butler really likes this track, and he really likes this car. Talked to him earlier this week. He said he liked the looseness of it. And I think that's what a lot of these drivers have been looking for. Hesgard finally makes it past Izinga. Earlier on in the season, these cars were just so tight you had to backpedal a lot. Loose is fast, according to Days of Thunder. Loose is fast. And I believe it. Larillo is switching it up with a purple car here tonight, doing battle back here with Mike Lemon. And I'm pretty sure we'll reset these paints just to make sure. Yep, he's in a purple car here tonight. Now, Hesgard, once he got past Izinga, is starting to pull away. He's still not quite gained any ground on Getty Buckner. Getty seems to still be steadily pulling away over Hesgard, but this race isn't over. Mike Lemon all over the back end of Larillo, trying to make something happen for that fourth spot. I'm going to assume JP is parked his car for the night, as he is currently 10 laps down. And actually, he's back on track, so that's crazy. Getty Buckner now with a 1 second lead over top of Hesgard. Hesgard is in second, followed by Larillo. Lemon being challenged now with Izinga. Way to go, Lemon, to the outside. Now that's the way you make a move. You can't get them on the inside, take them on the outside. Izinga's slowly but surely falling back. Wonder if he actually has damage. Nope. Looks good. Looks like Clay Phillips took a spin. Oh, he sure did. No yellow. Let's see what happens here. You got King caught to the inside of him. Car just really loose. Oh, wow, he gets all into the back end of the 69. All right, that's Roy Grande. He just had no place to go. And just just drills Grande in the rear end. Now, why that didn't bring out a yellow, I don't know, because he backed up onto the track and stopped. So, wow. I can't make this a little bigger so I can see what's going on. And of course, we're going back up front. Getty Butner now with a 1.3 second lead over top of Hesgard. I think it's slowly but surely falling back. Bostonau doing a heck of a run here this evening. He's doing everything he can to get into these playoffs, as he is. He's got 2 positions over Kingcock. They're right there together. I'm not sure what is going on with Isaiah, but he is dropping all the way to the back of his back. Almost gets into Bostonau right there. Oh, wow. We caught that just in time. He lost that thing way back here. Brent Kingcock's going to come across the across the finish line, loses it, comes back up on the track, slams the outside wall, keeps it high a little bit, gets to the bottom of the track. Wow. Hard impact to the right-hand side. He's going to be in pit road for quite some time. Not what he needed to try to make these playoffs. That is for sure. He really needed to finish in front of Rod Bostonau to make sure he stayed into this playoffs. It's going to be really, really close. Butner putting Clay Phillips a lap down due to his spin. Now these gentlemen have 21 laps on their tires. I'm sure that they can make about 50 or 60 laps on fuel here this evening. Just don't know if you want to be out there that long on a set of tires. Of course, I know 1 or 2 drivers like Hesgard and Butner are probably pushing the envelope. It has been a 3-second fall off since the start of this race. Getty Butner started running laps at 30.7, and he is now currently running a 33.0, so 3 seconds almost off of the pace from 22 laps into this race. Quite a big drop off for just 23 laps in to this run, I mean. Don't know what that was. Who was that? Seriously. Edwards to the inside of Cronenwick. Cronenwick got loose. Oh no. Maybe a little net code there. Don't do it. Oh, wow. Did Foster not get into him? We'll help him on around. Let's see. Looking on board with Foster now. He's off the gas. He's way off the gas. Oh, he just did miss him. We'll see if he hits anything. I believe Boston Maya actually contacted him. It's showing it did anyway. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, your leader is Getty Buckner by 3 seconds, followed by Esgard, Mike Lemon. Pit stops seem to be underway as we got Larillo coming down pit road, Izinga down pit road, Kingcott down pit road, who's been down pit road for quite some time. But I believe these drivers are short pitting here with 27 laps into this run. Larillo and Izinga both coming in and deciding to short pit here. Like this call. I like this call a lot. They are both down and away along with Brett Kingcott, who is, by the way, 8 laps down. I believe that's it. I think it was still on pit road now. Roy Grande down pit road. Larillo wasting no time to get around the lap car of Kingcott. Going to put some distance in between him and Izinga, that's for sure. Almost 4.7 seconds back. Izinga is off the back end of Larillo. And it came down pit road just about together. Them 4 fresh tires make you feel like Superman. Be looking for this man right here to come down pit road just as soon as he realizes he's losing ground. Izinga running 30.9 last time by. Getty Buckner running 33.5. So he's losing 3 seconds of a lap to Izinga. Who seem to be pretty fast on fresh tires. He's got James Larillo by almost a second as far as speed on fresh tires. Oh, wow, there goes JP once again through the grass. Keep it down there, keep it down. Don't come back on the track just yet. Whoa. Wow, Esgard down pit road and back off. So he made his pit stop. He's coming in. He's going to try to make up some ground on Buckner. Esgard looking to try to beat that first car a lap down just in case there's an accident. JP having a really hard time here this evening. That car is a handful. 67 laps to go in this race, ladies and gentlemen. We've had 1 yellow. And they're going to try to make this thing cycle through on a green flag run. I know Buckner is not wanting to see a yellow just yet. I know Esgard is. Grande made a move there. believe that was fourth position. And I think it is your first car a lap down in seventh position. He's got his guard coming. His guard just 7 seconds off the back end of, I think, a Dustin Jones down pit road for his pit stop. Have 5 drivers that have yet to pit on this run. That's Getty Butner, Mike Lemon, Bill Edwards, Gary Cronowit, and Octavio Silvera, all out there on 35 lap old tires. 38 spin into the pits, no wreck. Wonder when that was. Let's see if this happens right here. I don't see it. Yep, I don't know. Oh, by the way, I want to thank David Guest again for calling these wrecks out. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. Sorry, Dustin Jones. Alright. See what happens to Mr. Jones. He's supposed to be taking a ride down pit road the hard way. Oh yeah, he takes a ride down pit road the hard way. He's gonna get a little loose. Car's gonna brake on him right about here. Tries to catch it. Oh wow. He does not hit anything. What a miracle. And he backs up. Smart move. Smart move there, Jones. I don't care what they say about you. That's pretty slick. Of course, now Mr. Jones is now 4 laps down in 12th position. Kingcott, not where he wants to be, in 13th with Fosnall in 8th. That's going to give Fosnall a pretty good shot at getting into these playoffs, bumping Kingcott out. It's all going to come down to who gets an incident point or not, and I know Kingcott's already got one. I don't know about Fosnall. If his car got damaged, he does have damage. So nobody's going to get bonus points for not getting an incident. So it may just come down to if Fosnall gets the lead a lap or not, which he's going to have a hard time doing if he don't get past Cronowit. Then a yellow flag come out. As we still have, looks like Octavio Silvera with 41 laps on his tires, Gary Cronowit with 41 laps on his tires, Mike Lemon, Bill Edwards, and Getty Butner on lap 42 on their set of tires. So still waiting for these drivers to make their pit stops. Of course, now Silvera is a lap down. So is Cronowit. And James Pandoff has decided to park the car tonight. Was kind of hoping old JP would jump up in here to broadcast booth with me. We do have a yellow. I'm not sure where that come from. That is going to be the iZingo vehicle. So let's see what happens to Mr. iZingo. It looks like about the same thing that just happened to Dustin Jones. He's going to break loose right here. He saves it to keep it from going down pit road, but he locks it up, and he's going to take it right there to the grass, spinning it around, and he's going to be going slow enough that it brings out a yellow flag when he comes back out on the track. Our leaders are down pit road. Getty Butler, Bill Edwards, Mike Lemon, Jay Perillo, Ryan Hesgard, Octavio Silvera. Looks like everybody's coming down pit road. Everybody but that boy right there probably was going to get the wave around. He might be down pit road here in just a second. But that's exactly what he needed to get back into this race. Sure, I think it's definitely going to get the end of the tail line, longest line here. Not sure if Boston made it back on the lead lap or not. We'll have to wait and see how everything shakes out. But it is currently showing Roger Boston in 8th place, the last car on the lead lap. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I have to apologize for being late with the broadcast here this evening. I did wipe this computer out in hopes that try to make everything a little bit smoother. And it's out to Congress to get this thing going right before this race. But as of right now, Getty Butler is your leader. Bill Edwards has moved his way up into 2nd place. Mike Lemon is 3rd, Larillo 4th, Esgard is 5th, followed by Cronowit in 6th, Bostonal 7th, Izinga 8th, Octavio Silvera 9th, Roy Grande 10th, Clay Phillips is 11th, Dustin Jones 12th, and not where he wants to be, Brett Kingcott sitting in 13th place. Of course, now Brett Kingcott is currently locked in as of right now as far as the points are concerned in this last race before the playoffs. But Boston only needs 19 points to get in front of him. And I believe he can gain points by beating him a lap. Well, he's going to be 7 laps down. He's going to beat him on positions, that's for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if it's 2 points per position, that's 12 points out of the 19 he needs. And don't quote me on that, but I think it is 2 points per position. So he's 12 points closer to getting into this playoffs. Actually, Bostonov probably needs only to finish in 4th place if you and have Kingcott finish right where he's at in order to make these playoffs. It's going to be really, really, really close. This is the battle that we are looking at as far as this race is concerned. Kingcott and Bostonov are on doing battle for this final playoff spot. And we are live. Lights just went out. They are doubling up, and we are getting set to go back to green flag racing. And old Butler's got his buddy Lemon right behind him. Of course, now we got one of the S2R drivers, Bill Edwards, up there sitting on the outside. And we got Larillo there as well. And I'm sure Hesgard is going to be looking to make a move just as fast as he can. "14 drivers started this race. We have 13 still in it. And we do have 7 of them on the lead lap, and Bostonal is still on the lead lap, so that confirms Busnot is currently running 7th on the lead lap. So he has a shot. All he has to do is get in front of Hesgard for that 5th spot. He may be able to pull this thing off. Top 4, top 5 would be great for Busnot. Pace car's in. Getty's down and away. Green flag's out. I think Getty jumped a little bit, but that's okay. I've seen the line on the wall. But I'm not race control. Race control probably told him something different. Getty shot out of there like a rocket. Lemon to the outside. Hesgard looking. Larillo right there. Now we got Izinga running in 8th, but we're currently looking at Busnot, who is back here in 7th position, but he's having to deal with these lap cars of Octavio Silveira and Dustin Jones. Mike Lemon, hard move to get around Larillo. Let's take a look at that while we were away. See just exactly what fell out there. So Hesgard is going to be the inside of Lemon, try to take over this 2nd spot. And it's going to cost Lemon 2 spots, as he's going to be stuck to the outside, and that's going to leave the door open here for Larillo to get up underneath him. I think Larillo is actually going to try to do it on the outside. It shuts the door on him. This battle still isn't over. Hesgard fighting this time. He is trying everything he can to get to the back end of Butner. He has closed that gap. I think Hesgard might have found him a little something. He's got 47 laps to go in this race. He needs to figure something out. 9 laps into this run, 47 laps to go. He's going to have to hope and pray Getty makes some mistake. Larillo all over the back end of Mike Lemon. He keeps looking to the inside. He keeps doing that. He's going to burn that right front tire up. Either that or break that car loose. Hesgard, though, is still staying right there with Butner, not allowing Butner to run away like he did last time. That Kentucky Fried Chicken car running the outside of that wall real close, trying to maintain that 7th position, trying to stay on the lead lap. He is currently 18 seconds back off the leader. It will not be long before that leader comes around to lapping. You got Clay Phillips back here doing battle with Roy Grande. This is for position. This is to take over the 10th position. Clay Phillips wants to take it away from Grande. Now, mind you, these gentlemen both are 2 laps down. They are still battling out for position. We got this battle here between Octavio Silvera and Roy Grande Jr. Then we have this one battling right here between Lemon and Larillo. And of course we have the leader battle with Buckner and Hesgard, all of them within 2 seconds of each other. Or I should say 0.2 of a second between each other. Larillo just shortened his gap. About 1/10 of a second. Fossenau down pit road. Wonder what happened to Mr. Fossenau. I'm going to assume he might have spun it or hit the wall or something. This cannot be a scheduled pit stop. Well, apparently he stopped for some reason. And he's back down pit road. And it may have been a scheduled pit stop. Why you stop now, I don't know. I mean, you were on the lead lap. Now you're 2 laps down, and you're going to have to do battle with Roy Grande Jr. and Clay Phillips, Dustin Jones. And you're going to take that shot at not gaining the points on Teamcott. I don't like that call by Fossenau. I think I'd have tried to stay out. But it's going to ruin his playoff chance. I'm sure Teamcott is looking forward to seeing that happen. I don't know who that was that got down there, but Butner right here, still got the lead took over by Hesgard. We're going to rewind that and see if we can't figure out what happened here to allow Butner and Hesgard to make this pass. Oh, that's exactly what happened. Butner grabbed the outside wall, took a lot of damage on that fender. That's all it took. Hesgard to the lead. There he is, your boy, Deborah. Hesgard to the lead. And he does it with 27 laps to go. Yay! I know S2R is looking for that win. You know, Hesgard don't have a win this year. He really needs it really bad. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Working on his 13th win of the season. Of course, now Getty Butler's been fast all race long. He might be able to shake that off and come back from it. Just don't know how much damage he actually has, so let's see if we can't take a look at it. That's enough to mess one up, especially here at this track. Of course, Hesgard looks pristine as usual. Clay Phillips down pit road. Gonna move him down to about 4 laps down once his pit stop is complete. If he can ever get stopped. Butler is still hanging right there with Edgard, not letting him run away with it just yet. Phillips in for some extended time. Just went 4 laps down. Buffsnall not bad. He's only 1 lap down now, but he is still doing battle with Izinga, Silvera. He is currently in 9th place. He needs to get past Octavio Silvera and Izinga if he wants to do anything. And he is currently 10 seconds off the back end of Octavio Silvera, so I don't see that happening. Wow, just don't know what to say about that. Edgard has pulled away to almost a full second lead. That must be a lot more damage to Butner's car than he realized. But he is definitely losing ground. I just wonder, yeah, that car looks like it knocked the toe out on it. Yeah, I think the toe knocked out on that car. Two different lines by these gentlemen. Oh, wow. Butner got really loose right there. I think I'd be following Edgard. Edgard looked like he got a little loose right there. Riding on board with Getty Butner. Wow. He had to back out over there, didn't he? Oh no, I think we lost Butner. We did. Getty Butner is blinking and may actually just dropped out of the server. He is definitely having some connection issues. It's trying to keep him alive. He is still continually blinking in and out. Not what he wants to have happen going into this last race of the season. Edgard again is going to be your regular season winner here. There's no way anyone can pass him at this point. So congratulations, Ryan Edgard, to winning the official season, regular season. Oh wow, he's getting really loose. Edgard almost lost it right there. If Butner ever stopped blinking, he might have actually gained a lot on him. These cars are getting... His car's getting really, really loose. 30 laps into this run. Now we know that they can make it. Looks like Butner may have just finally dropped from the server. That is not good. See if I can't get a confirmation if Getty Butner actually dropped from the server or not. It's showing him 1 lap down in 6th position, so I'm going to assume that Mr. Butner's connection issue finally dropped him. He's been having some problems here lately with his connection. He thought he had it all solved, but it doesn't look that way. He's going to finish this race. But right now, he's going to drop all the way back to 11th position in 1 lap. He's currently in 8th. 1 more lap, Getty Butner's going to go from 8th all the way to 11th. He's going to be right where Dustin Jones is right now. Your man Hesgard is tearing up this field. Lorillo trying to run him down. Don't think he's going to do it though. He's trying to make a run at it though. Lorillo may have saved some tires. Did that boy ever get a win this year? Yeah, he got 2 runs. Lorillo is slowly but surely gaining on Hesgard. Is he going to have enough laps? That's the question. Less than 20 laps to go in this race. Hesgard fighting a loose car. Looks like Lorillo might have got a little loose. He lost quite a bit right there. So let's take a look and see what happened. Yeah, Getty disconnected. So sorry about your luck, Getty Butner. Still getting loose right here. Yep. Just not a whole lot you can do with these cars when they get loose like that. That is not for positioning, that is Lorillo making a move around Dustin Jones. Raj Vasnal has made his way up into the 6th position. Clay Phillips is on pit road for quite some time, which is actually going to help Brent Kingcott, as Kingcott is still out on the raceway, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and Kingcott is still turning laps, so he is actually getting ready to gain another position right here as he's getting ready to pass Getty Butner for 11th position. So move Getty Butner down to 12th, Kingcott into 11th. And these gentlemen here are getting ready. Oh, what happened to Fonsenac? He's going to break loose right here in front of the guy he's trying to stay ahead of to try to beat him. This car just breaks loose on him right there. That is not for position, but you don't want to give him that much. All you got to do is hang on 17 more laps, bud. And we'll let it all check out at the end of the tally. So it still looks like it's going to only be about 12 points different. So it looks like King Cop might be solidly in this thing with about 6 points to spare. No, it's not going to be. I just got confirmation. Somebody's saying something about S2Rs dominating as the 1, 2, 3. Should anybody have actually showed up? Mike Lemon, what do you think about that story, huh? Riding there all by you, little lonesome in 4th place. You can actually see the car if you need to take out. If you want to try to stop this S2R show. But you can't fault these gentlemen. I mean, they put a lot of time, effort, and work into this week in and week out. Especially this man right here, Hesgard. Practice makes perfect. If you don't get it, well, you end up like me. Ryan Hesgard, after Butler hits the wall, takes over the lead. He's led every lap since then. Unfortunately, Getty Butler did have a connection issue. He is currently 13 laps down in 12th position, disconnected from the server. This race is slowly but surely coming to a close here, ladies and gentlemen. We have had 2 yellow flags for 7 laps. Track temperature not really changed that much. From 126 down to 124. 2 degrees is not enough to sneeze at. Got 11 laps to go. Murillo has made up 4/10 of that a lap since he broke loose that last time, but he's still got a long way to go if he wants to try and do anything against Murillo, against Hesgard. As we now currently have 10 laps to go this time by. You got 10 laps to do something, Murillo. Now, what we don't need to see is something happen right here in front of this man. Take him out of that 3rd place. He's making his way around Roy Grande, and he's getting ready to get on the back end of Izinga. Izinga really struggling here tonight after starting this race pretty good early. Up front early, ran some good laps. The car just seemed to win away on him. But he is currently running 7th, so he's not going to have a bad finish here. He's just not going to have the one that he wanted. Oh no, King got down pit road. He may have hit the wall or something. We're going to stay right here with this battle as Murillo is giving it everything he's got. He is closing that gap. He's got a long way to go if he wants to close up another 6/10 of a second. Here in 7 laps, he's got 7 laps to do it. So he needs a 1/10 of a second and a pass. He's got back out on the raceway. Murillo trying to steal one. Don't think Hedsgaard's going to have anything to do with him. Hedsgaard is going to be blowing on that windshield. I'm going away from you. Murillo really needs Hedsgaard to make a mistake. To run out of gas or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hedsgaard got plenty of gasoline in that car. The question is, will he make a mistake and get loose? Well, the Rillos are coming. 5 laps to go. This time. Murillo is there. I think Hedsgaard's playing with him. Don't play too much and lose this race. Oh, Hedsgaard! Hedsgaard! Oh no! That's all it took. One little mistake. And that is going to cost Hedsgaard almost 3 positions. Let's take another look at that again from the chase view. That's been treacherous all night right there coming off of turn 4. Wow, he does a really good job. He tore the whole right side of that car all to pieces. Yeah, that car is trashed on the right side. Now the question is Edwards going to be able to pass him? He can see him, that's for sure. Well, Arilla's going to sneak one away here in his closing lap. Sorry, Deborah. But just be thankful S2R is going to walk away with a win here tonight, as this is the final lap. It looks like it's going to be James Larillo, followed by Ryan Hedsgaard, Bill Edwards, Mike Lemon, Gary Conowit, Rod Fussenoff. Then I was thinking, uh-oh, I take that back. Something might have happened to Hedsgaard again. Let's take a look, because there was 6 seconds back. And all of a sudden, Bill Edwards catches him right here. Unless he just has that much damage. Anyway, your winner is going to be James Larillo. Bill Edwards did finally take over that second spot. Your Hedsgaard come home third. It's still going to be a 1-2-3 S2R show, followed by Mike Lemon, Gary Cornwett, Rod Fossenall, Ben Izinga, Octavio Silvera, Dustin Jones, Roy Grande, Brett Kingcott in 11th, Getty Butner 12th, Clay Phillips 13th, still running, and James Pendle's going to round out the field. And if my math is correct, it looks like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Looks like Kingcott's going to be into the playoffs safely with about 6 to 8 points safe. So, way to go, Mr. Kingcott, in completing this race and making the playoffs. As we sit here, we let James Murillo get ready to burn this thing down. Whoa! All right, let's see who we got, who we want to talk to. Who do we want to talk to? Why? Well, they're all in S2R, so. Win number 3 for Larillo. Let's just grab Mr. Larillo since we're already on him. Mr. Larillo, you got a copy, my man.
Gotcha, my man.
Week 3, win 3. Way to go, my man. The last race of the season. Y'all are headed in there with a lot of momentum. Sorry about your luck for Mr. Esgard, but you stole one there, did you?
Yeah, I was running him down on 1 and 2, and 3 and 4 he had in there a little bit, and he just lost a little bit off the corner, and I think his wheel came off, and he couldn't grab a hold of it once he got to the track.
Oh wow, that's not good. But that corner was really treacherous all night long. Saw a lot of drivers lose it right there or break loose. Even had a couple of drivers break loose and head down pit road due to that. Awesome race. What do you think about the car so far?
Yeah, I love this new car. It's really hard to drive. That was really fun, really tough to drive. Love that we had a long run. I'm excited with the momentum into the playoffs. I think it's going to be really good. I wish this was a playoff race, but we'll see how we do next week. I'm not sure how the short tracks are in this car yet, so we'll have to.
Well, Richmond's going to be a handful. It's a D track. I used to love racing it back in the old days, but thoughts and concerns going into that race, being it is a playoff race?
That's really Ryan's best track, so let's see if I can learn anything from him this week. And the goal is just to hit Homestead. So if I got to win, if I got to finish in the top 5, we'll see. We just got to make our.
Well, you know you still owe him one, right?
Well, I do. I'm going to save that for Homestead, though.
Oh, okay. Hey, you keep saying that. You keep saying that.
Well, we'll see.
Shout outs, man. Get them in, get them out. No, you got them.
Yeah, just thanks to this S2R team. Awesome that we got a 1-2-3 finish. And thanks to you for broadcasting and DRL. Excited for the playoffs to start next week. And yeah, we'll get to it in Richmond.
Well, y'all lucky you got it broadcasted all. It's about 7 or 8 laps short. I had some trouble. I wiped my system out, and ATVO. That was the reason I wiped the system out, was because of ATVO, and then it kept giving me an error just as the race started. But anyway, congratulations on your win. Enough about my crap.
Appreciate it.
See you at Richmond, my man.
Yep, see you next week.
Good luck in the playoffs. Okay, where is that? There we go. We'll go back down into S2R. And go down to S2R again. They need to move S2R back up closer to the damn broadcast booth. Who's next? Edwards, Mr. Edwards, Mr. Edwards. No, I have to find Mr. Edwards. Oh, get out of my way. Mr. Edwards, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, not bad, man. You started this race second. You're going to finish it in second, right?
I started 11th.
Okay. I don't have a start. I was late to this race. So, anyway, congratulations on your second place finish. S2R 1-2-3. Walk us through it.
Ooh, track was a mess. It was extremely loose. It's tight in the middle. I just kind of went with the idea that I was gonna force myself to try to do this in 2 stops or in 1 stop. And
Yep.
yellow come out luckily, and that helped me a little bit there. And I just been trying to take it easy on the tires because that first run my right rear was down to 60%, 64 I think, and it was just sliding.
I don't think I'd have wanted to try to do this, splitting it in 1 stop. I just don't believe that would have happened, my man. I think you'd end up tearing that car up.
Almost made it.
Almost don't count as having horseshoes and hand grenades, my man. But you almost won by 4 seconds.
Yeah. James and Ryan are so fast here. I think Ryan had a little mishap, had a little technical problem, which helped me out there towards the end.
Yeah, I think it will come off.
Yeah.
I'd like to have been a fly on the wall when that happened.
Yeah, I think the way he runs, he should be forced to race with his wheel in his lap every week.
I know that's right. Well, and Mr. Edwards, man, awesome run here this evening. Thoughts and concerns going into Richmond as it is going to be a playoff race?
Nope. Just got to keep doing my thing and keep helping out those top 5s. Hopefully one of these I'll get my win.
Well, you are 7th. You did not get a win, but you are going to be 7th into the playoffs heading in. So, congratulations on making the playoffs.
Thank you, sir.
Well, shout outs. Get them in, get them out. There you got them.
Oh, got to thank you in the booth. I know it's kind of a pain doing this every week. And got to thank DRL. Got to thank my teammates S2R here. Everybody here, we contribute a lot here as far as practice and tips and hints and how we can do this. SGK Racing, they come in and practice with us too and put up practices. I got to thank my mom. He's watching. My girlfriend is watching.
Hi, Mom. Hi, girlfriend.
Yep. Yeah, and that's about it.
Well, congratulations on your 2nd place finish. Congratulations on everything that you do with your paint. Get a shout out for that.
Oh yeah, fatalconcepts.com.
There you
Check
go.
it out.
All right, Mr. Edwards, congratulations, and we will see you at Richmond, my man.
Sounds good. We'll see you there.
All right. And last but not least, just do not want to be a fly on the wall when this man goes off. But we're going to get him interviewed anyway, as always. Mr. Hesgard, my man, do you have a copy?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Not how you wanted to end this race in 3rd, considering that you finally got around Butner after he tagged the wall. Somebody said your steering wheel come off in your lot.
Yeah, I worked really hard to push Getty. Because I knew if I could push him, he hadn't really been as loose as the rest of the field the entire day. So I pushed and I pushed and I pushed, and he finally made a mistake, and I capitalized, got the lead, and I don't know, it just, I suppose with as loose as the car was, cranking the wheel back to the right so many times, it just worked the left side of my wheel loose. So I was actually having to like push it against the desk. I didn't think it was, I knew it was loose. I didn't think it was off, but when Lorello caught me, I was like, okay, it's time to buckle down. And I went through 1 and 2 or 3 and 4. I don't remember where it was. And it stepped out just a tad more than normal. And I went to correct it, and it came right off the table, and it fell in my lap. So I did the best I could to keep my foot in it, get it at least straight against the wall. And I just threw it on the desk, but it's not the ideal situation. I have to put some cardboard underneath it. It's a mess, but
Don't do that.
well,
Cardboard will make it slide out even worse.
well, I have to do it because there's a lip underneath there that it's the only thing I have that'll fit there. So I mean, it's worked the last 3 weeks. So
Wow.
So it's something I just got to adjust. Am I disappointed I didn't win? Absolutely. Am I disappointed that a teammate won? Not a little bit. We got a solid run, 1, 2, 3. So you can't be disappointed in that. Now it's crunch time. I know what I got to do. I let one slide here tonight. That's not going to happen next week. So
It better not.
somebody's going to have to straight out beat me to beat me. I'm not going to beat myself again. So,
Well, they do sell Gorilla Glue.
well, I don't think they'd appreciate me gluing a wheel to their nice table. So no, if I gotta go grab my desk from the house, I'll go do that and I'll set it up on there. Believe me, I'll make sure this doesn't happen.
I would go grab my desk, dude. Because, like I said, I've had my steering wheel come off in my lap, and I've only had it happen to me one time. Then my steering wheel is permanently mounted to my desk now with a pipe wrench. I pipe wrenched the thing in there. It's not coming off. I'm telling you, it's not coming off.
Yeah, like I said, it's not.
My monitors will fall off. Yeah.
Well, you don't need monitors when you got the Oculus, so.
Yeah, well, that's true, but y'all hit me one time so hard that you knocked one of my monitors off the table here. So monitors, yes. The steering wheel, no. But congratulations on your third place win, or third place finish, not a win. 12 wins for the season. You're going to win the regular season as champion going into Homestead. You're going to have a heck of a lead going into the playoffs. I mean, shout outs. Get them in, get them out. There you go.
Yeah, I gotta shout out Getty's internet.
Yeah. Need to shoot that damn provider.
Man, that's a couple wins his internet provider is taking
Gave
from
you.
him.
Yep.
Yeah, so big thank you to them.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully Getty gets that sorted out. I want to race against Getty. Seeing him drop out like that is heartbreaking. It sucks.
Especially right there at the end.
Yeah, he. I don't know what his plan quite was there. I don't know if I just pushed him just hard enough to where he was loose. I don't know, but I hope he gets it figured out. Big thanks to you guys in the booth, as always. Time you put in, we appreciate it. And then all the DRL admins, all the stuff they got to put up with, especially now when drivers aren't showing up to their respected series because they didn't make the playoffs. I wouldn't stand for that, but that's why I'm not an admin in DRL. So, they got some decision making to make. So we appreciate their time and effort. And as always, big thanks to the S2R boys.
Well, in my defense, I didn't not show up because of the playoffs. I stopped showing up because I got tired of, let's just put it this way. I got tired. So, I'm going to broadcast, and that's what I'm good at. I'll leave the racing up to y'all. Y'all are good at racing. I'll continue to broadcast. But anyway, congratulations into the playoffs, and we look forward to seeing you take home this championship this year. Don't let Lorillo take you out at Homestead.
Hey, I've put a bumper to him before. I'm not going to hesitate to do it at Homestead.
Well, he's looking to get you back there because he got $5. Tell me if he does.
He's got to catch me first.
He don't have much trouble trying to catch you, especially if you're going to let him practice with you. Wink, wink.
Now that we'll do our team practices just like normal, but you better believe that I'm more hungry than ever after letting it slip away last year. So I'll be definitely putting in the time the next 7.
Well, make sure your internet service provider is paid up and you're on good terms with them. Don't pull a Getty.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck, man. We'll talk to you at Richmond.
Yes, sir.
All right. Unofficial results. This thing's actually working tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's amazing what happens when you wipe out a system and everything works like it's supposed to. Lorillo, 5 laps. That's all he needed to lead. Comes home the winner. Edwards second. Ryan Hisgard, 35 laps. Third. Mike Clement, fourth. Gary Conway actually got 2 laps led here this evening. Balsanom, first car on the lap down. Going to come home in 6th place. Izinga 7th. Octavio Silvera 8th. Justin Jones 9th. Grande going to round out our top 10. And Brent Kingcott, not where he really needed to finish, but I think he's still going to make the playoffs. Unofficially, that is I can't speak, don't know what the points are exactly are, but I'm pretty sure King Cott is locked in with 8 points to spare. Getty Butler definitely in the playoffs, but not where he wanted to finish tonight after leading 75 laps in this race. Comes home in 12th place. Clay Phillips is going to be 13th, and JP just could not hang on to the car this evening. Going to round out our 14th place. Sorry about your luck there, JP. Want to thank everybody here at DRL who puts this thing together week in and week out and makes it happen with JP for everything he does, being the owner, the financial, the marketing. He does a little bit of broadcasting as well. Want to thank Martin Winslow, Jordan Gonzalez for all the technical things you see here with DRL TV, the graphics, the software, everything. Thank you boys for everything you do, especially you, Martin, week in and week out with paint, with our upgrading our graphics and everything on these cars. You do an awesome job. Broadcasters, myself, David Welker Jr., Taylor Butcher Benjamin, Martin Winslow, Getty Butner, James Pandolf, Chris James every once in a while, and everybody else who helps out there in the broadcasting. Big shout out to y'all, big thanks. Race control. Man, these gentlemen have a hard job. Just gotta give a big shout out to these gentlemen: Martin Winslow, Getty Butner, James Pandolf, Robbie Armstrong, Dakota Wilkins, Ryan Esgard, Jeremy Evil, Richard Springer, Eric Weatherholtz, and David Wright. He is not on the board, but David Wright, man, I can't say enough about him. He does an awesome job as far as race control. Don't take no crap, and that's what you got to be if you want to be race control. Because we definitely going to give it to you. As drivers, that is. Administrators, James Pandolf, Getty Butner, Martin Winslow, Ryan Branch, and myself. I want to thank everybody who shows up week in, week out to run these races, but most of all, we want to thank each and every one of you fans. If you like what you see, hit the like button. If you really like what you see, hit the bell button. You'll get a notification every time we go live. Ladies and gentlemen, this is David Wellborn signing off for Dynasty Racing League's DRL TV. We will look forward to seeing you back here next week at Richmond. Same bat time, same bat channel. Be sure to show up tomorrow night for our final race. I believe it's going to be the final race for the playoffs in Las Vegas for our truck series. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it is. I believe the first race in the playoffs is going to be Richmond, maybe, for trucks. I'm not sure if they run the same schedule. But anyway, we're out of here. Goodbye and God bless.